Investing is risky. The stock market can crash, the real estate market can turn into the bubble and then burst, or a new technology can rise like there is no tomorrow and crash within minutes. That's the nature of investing, but not if you invest in yourself. Once no one can take away that from you. It doesn't matter what happens to the world, the investments in yourself will pay back one way or another. We talk a lot about the stock market and real estate, but we seldomly talk about investing in yourself. If you ask financially successful people about their greatest investments, they will say that it is an investment in themselves. Warren Buffett's greatest investment wasn't Coca-Cola, but the communication course from the Carnegie. For a long time, colleagues was considering the great investments one can make in him or herself. But in the 21st century, in the age of the interest, that's not the case anymore. Almost every important that's out there is right in your pocket. All you have to do is to pick your smartphone and Google it. In this competitive digital world, let's find out what are the best ways you can invest in yourself and outperform everyone else. First, start small businesses. I know that it could sound a bit absurd how starting a business is investing in yourself. But before you throw at me your angry comments, hear me out. There is no better way to invest in yourself than trying to build businesses in process. You will grow so much that you can't even imagine. And now, if you haven't started any business yet, running a business is extremely difficult. You need to be good at so many things, especially if you are the startup. You will have to improve your communication skills, manage your time better, understand the basic of the finance, and at the same time cope with stress. You don't have to start anything huge, especially if you don't have the resources. Start an online businesses even with a little 100 bucks. You can buy the loan movers for the 100 bucks, for example, and start side businesses cutting your neighbor's grass. In fact, I started this channel with just 100 bucks. I'm not one of those guys who started watching YouTube since its early days, but much later. And I realized that most of these YouTubers just shared their ideas and experience. Even the most successful ones started with almost nothing. So I say to myself, I have a lot of the ideas too. How about to start sharing them with the world? Let's see how that goes. I ordered the Blue Yeti microphone for the little over the 100 bucks and started making videos. I have to admit that they were absolutely horrible because I knew almost nothing about the video editing or animations, and I didn't really care much because it was more like the hobby than the real business. But then I slowly started improving the quality. And somehow I started picking up, so I had to hire animators, and now it's like the little businesses. You don't necessarily have to start a YouTube channel. There is endless numbers of online businesses that don't require a lot of capital. Let's say you are the good at playing a guitar or a violin. You can find someone who can help you with shooting and editing it for as little as the 100 bucks. Turn it into the online courses and sell it online. And the great part about it is that you don't even need the website, because right now there is a multiple great platforms to sell courses for free. And if it turns out to be successful, you can slowly turn it into the legitimate businesses. You can easily earn back your money and make much more. We are lucky to be alive in this age because no matter where you are in the world, pretty much everyone has the internet connections. So this is probably the great options for the most people. Learn a valuable skill. I am the big fan of the reading books and learning in general. However, in my experience, skills are far more important than knowledge. Think about how much information you have consumed in the last week or so. Probably a lot. With every videos you watched or every articles you came across or even every post you've seen scrolling your news feeds, you learn something new. And now let me ask you this: how much of that information is really useful? Not much. In fact, you will end up learning a lot of useful stuff in your life, which is a big deal. But consider this: how many skills do you have? I guess not many, but you use them pretty much every single day. That's why I focus on the acquiring more skills. Every new skills means another source of income. The more skills you have, the more money you are going to make. You can read as much as you want about social media, but it isn't going to help you much. But if you want to place effective ads on the Facebook, for example, you can instantly turn it into the source of income. Or you can learn graphic design, copywriting, web design, and there is endless numbers of the skills that could be turned into the source of income. Third, invest in the productivity. People say that time is money, but that's not true. Money can be earned back, but time can't. Once it passed, there is no way you can restore it. If you are a teenager, you will never become the child again. If you are an adult, you will never become the teenager again. If you are the old man, there is the no going back. We all have 24 hours in a day. Even if you be the world's richest person, you will not have more than time that the poorest person in the planet. So guard your time as much as you can. If you can invest in something that can save you some time, do it. Be in the habit you have to develop or apply for have to buy. I try my best to set my day in such way that I can take the best advantage out of the hour, every hour. Of course, I don't plan every minute because that will make life look robotic and make it boring. But if I don't plan it carefully, I will end up wasting most of my time. Some people wasted hours every single day because they can't fall asleep easily. Just lying on your bed for the 2 hours to fall asleep is 2 hours wasted every single day, or 60 hours wasted every month, or 720 hours wasted every day. That's enough time to master the new skill or start a side business. Then what should you do? Well, find a way to fix that problem. In my case, for example, I tried multiple things until I found out that I will wear my earphones and turn on the audiobook. I can fall asleep within 15 minutes. I found out that I am much more productive in the morning than in the evening, so I started waking up at 6 a.m. and started going to sleep earlier. Invest is making yourself productive because time is the only thing that you can buy. The more productive you become, the more time you will have. Invest in the knowledge. Just a few minutes ago, I told you about the skills are far more important than knowledge, but that doesn't mean knowledge is useless. In fact, the more you know, the more opportunities you can spot. In one of the previous videos, we talked about the numbers of the great opportunities that could have turned into the millionaire, but you missed them because you were too late to the party. The only way to spot such opportunities is to understand how new emerging technologies work. Those who understand how cryptocurrencies work early on they realize their potential and invested. Today they are millionaires and in some cases billionaires. Those who clearly saw the future of the transportations understood that moving to electric cars is the future and heavily invested in Tesla and also became millionaire. There are endless examples. The only way to spot the great opportunity is to invest in the learning how they work. We know that AI is going to be huge in the figure learning how to work help you to spot the next $1 billion opportunity or the quantum computers, virtual reality, and so on and so forth. Invest in your health. Most young people don't pay enough attention to their health. When you are a teenager or an adult, your immune system is at its peaks. So even if you don't exercise, eat unhealthy food, it can handle that. But over time, as you start getting older, your immune system starts getting weak and you start getting sick more often because you didn't pay attention to your health back when you were young. Now you will have to spend more time in the hospital. Don't make that mistakes. Don't destroy your health for some short-term pleasures. Eat healthy stuff, exercise. Don't stress out about the little things that don't deserve your stress. And have fun. Remember, investing in yourself is the best investments you can make. Don't spend a single day without investing in yourself. In one way or another, they are the 5 ways that I personally invest in myself. I do my best to learn new skills and take care of my house as much as I can. And now it's your turn. How do you invest in yourself? Which one of these points did you like the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, you will most definitely enjoy this custom playlist that I have created especially for you, that has our most popular videos on, that can potentially change your life. And now give this video the thumbs up and that it deserves, and make sure you to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Thanks for watching, and until next time.